Hello, everybody! Are you ready for the most unique movie experience of your life? No dialogue, no humans, just animals talking to each other in their own language. Sounds interesting, right? Well, this is what you can expect from Flow, an animated movie currently making waves online. The story is set in a post-apocalyptic world where a great flood has just occurred, wiping out most of humanity and allowing nature to reclaim the planet. We follow a solitary gray cat who has lost his entire family. He lives in a home which is surrounded by water. It's clear that he is very afraid of water and would rather stay indoors. But as the days pass, his food starts to run out, and as we know, a hungry cat is an angry cat. So our feline protagonist is forced to venture outside in search of food. But before he does, he meets a curious creature, a tiny monkey who can talk. The two become friends, and the monkey helps the cat get over his fear of water, so they can go out into the big blue world together. They jump into the water and are swept away on a floating piece of debris, along with a bunch of other animals. There is a group of capybara, a couple of Labrador dogs, some lemurs, and even a giant secretary bird. Yes, the animals can talk, but not in any language that we understand. Each animal has a different temperament. The dogs are sad and depressed. The capybaras are anxious and stressed. The emus are hopeful and playful. And the gray cat is still timid and unsure of himself. But as they float further away from the wreckage of their old lives, they start to form a bond with one another. The cat befriends a female cat who is initially hostile towards him. They jump into an abandoned luxury yacht, where they find plenty of food and fresh water. But they are soon joined by a pod of dolphins, who also seek refuge from the raging waters. The cat, however, is not happy about sharing his new home and fights with the dolphins. But when the storm gets worse, the cat realizes that he needs the help of his newfound friends to survive. And so the animals work together to keep themselves afloat in the turbulent waters. As days turn into weeks, the animals begin to forget about their past lives and adapt to their new existence at sea. They develop a routine: eating, sleeping, swimming, and sunbathing. They also learn to appreciate the beauty of the natural world around them: the stars, the clouds, the fish, and the dolphins. The cat and the female cat eventually fall in love and have kittens. The secretary bird lays an egg, and the lemurs play in the rigging of the boat. Even the dogs seem to be enjoying themselves. Life is good. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, a shark appears and attacks one of the capybaras. The cat, who has grown braver and stronger since the beginning of the film, jumps into action and scares the shark away. But the damage is done. One of the capybara is dead, and the rest are too afraid to go back into the water. The cat, however, is not about to let his friends give up. He goes back into the water and retrieves some fish for them to eat. Then he takes it upon himself to protect the capybara from harm. As the story progresses, more animals come aboard the makeshift raft: a pelican, a crab, a sea turtle, and a whale. The cat, who is now a father, realizes that he is part of something bigger than himself. A community of animals working together to survive in a harsh environment. He looks out at the vast ocean and sees not just danger, but also beauty, abundance, and hope. He lets out a meow that is both fierce and tender, a sound that encompasses all the emotions he has experienced throughout his journey. So what is the meaning of flow? Without dialogue or exposition, the film challenges conventional storytelling and allows the audience to interpret the story in their own way. Some viewers have interpreted the film as a commentary on humanity's impact on the environment. Others have seen it as a metaphor for the destructive power of nature. Still, others have read it as a story about loss, survival, and adaptation. Perhaps the film's greatest strength is its ability to evoke a visceral response from its audience. The stunning visuals and powerful performances create a sense of urgency and immediacy that is impossible to ignore. Whether or not you agree with its message, Flow is a film that will stay with you long after the credits have rolled.